Let's get inside this BBQ.
As I step into Inspector Burns' barbecue, I think I'm having a stroke. But no, burning toast is their special today. Behind the counter is the kid who Louis referred me to as the computer whiz.
Hey there.
When you come to my house, come down behind the jail. I got a sign on my door, barbecue for sale. I'm talking about my barbecue. Only thing I play.
Welcome to Inspector Burns' barbecue. My name is Mojo. Special today is chili con carnage. It'll destroy your hunger as well as your taste buds. Order when you're ready.
Huh.
My hammy vice, a ham, cheese, and habanero corn dog, deep fried and wrapped in bacon. Does that come with a free colonoscopy?
Hey, you're Tex Murphy.
And you're Mojo. What a shagadelic name, baby, yeah!
My real name is Mordecai Josephus.
Are you serious? Well, that's my real name, too.
No way!
Yeah, well, it's pretty close. It's actually Tiberius, James Tiberius. And my mom, she starts calling me Tibby. And, well, I had to come up with something that I could live with.
The ultimate Tex Murphy trivia. You just made my day. Look, I don't mean to geek out on you here, but you're Tex Murphy. Badass private eye. Man out of time. Always quick with a joke or his fist. What are you doing in a dump like this?
Huh.
I'm guessing you haven't won any Employee of the Month awards, have you?
Nice. Classic Tex Murphy.
Well, I appreciate you feeding my ego. Now, how about my belly?
Oh, you don't want to eat here. The food really will burn your face off. Inspector Burns is a bitter man. So, what are you working on? Wait, let me guess. Some kind of case just dropped in your lap. Seems like a small-time job, but there are tons of loose ends leading in all kinds of directions, and you are blindly getting nowhere.
Well, yeah, that is kind of what's happening.
Oh, I could help you.
Well, I guess you could grill the suspects.
You are killing me. Look, Mr. Murphy, you fancy yourself as sort of a timeless classic, a PI archetype for the ages. You know your way around the crime scene, but it's no secret that you're not so good with high-tech gadgets. That's where I come in.
Fine. I have a fax machine, for God's sake, and I barely know how to use that.
Whatever I can do, just let me know. Like Inspector Burns says, it all tastes the same when your tongue's charred. He says he likes barbecue, so I'm not sure why he eats here. Comes in here all the time to eat, just so he can complain. He's the guy you hired to take photos of your cheating wife. You're the guy they hired to beat the crap out of the guy you catch with your wife. Sure, I can decrypt a memory stick, no problem. It may take a while, at least a day. Sorry you lost her, but man, did you ever get an attitude. Sometimes I spend hours just thinking about what kind of baby she and I would have together.
Creepy.
So glad Archie opened up his shop here. He's like a god at all this conspiracy stuff. Yeah, me and Archie are buds.
Sure you are.
Inspector Burns has tried to torch the Bruin stew at least twice. Chelsea Bando, the Nora to your Nick. I wish I could have met her. I just can't believe I got a chance to meet my idol.
Another item on my to-do list today is checking out Maldonado's regular office that's on the street.
Huh. It's on this street. Are you sure it's on this street?
What the hell is that?
That's a SPO-pad, protecting the universe from imperfect life forms since 1967. It's like a mall cop with a 5,000 meter volt taser without a moral code. Be careful, Tex. I could get hurt.
The police have been here and set up a SPO-pad security system.
Well, that was sooner than I expected. Next time, try destroying the SFO pad before entering Meldondo's office.
Now that's a handsome devil. Wait a minute. A rival PI. Oh man, how did this happen?
How to find more information. How to get inside Carlos Maldona's office. Use the Carlos license on the ID scanner. Open Carlos Maldona's office door. How to disable. Pick up the anvil. Navigate the Carlos office. Climb the ladder to Rhonda directly above. Oh. I thought so, but, you know. It's interesting that you have a hint like that. It's kind of weird.
Oh, it's a security drone. If I enter its line of sight, I'm toast.
Okay. Can I pick up the anvil?
Wow, nothing is so simple or wonderfully effective as blunt force trauma.
I know, right?
It's locked. I won't be able to enter without proper identification. It's locked. I won't be able to enter without...
The ID maybe? There you go.
Wow, a place even sleazier than yours. And you have an animal print bedspread.
What's this?
We'll check it out in a bit.
Both Maldonado and I appreciate subtle storytelling techniques. Maybe we could have been friends, if you were alive. Both Maldonado and I appreciate subtle storytelling techniques. Emily?
Play, bud.
I'm she's doing this to get through school. Well, even I wouldn't stoop so low as to reading someone's diary.
Really?
I prefer Weenie World's tater tots. Hello?
Could I speak to Carlos? Tex?
Sorry, have we met? That woman knew me, but hung up quickly when she realized I didn't know her.
If we can find her, maybe we could get some answers.
She must have visited Chandler while she was doing business with Maldonado. Maybe someone around here will recognize the photo.
Huh.
Larry Hammond wasn't really a mutant.
I wanted to make sure you came here alone.
Well, I hope you were more careful about being followed than I was.
Now, I have a very strong sense of self-preservation. I even brush my teeth carefully.
Yeah, it shows.
But man, he sure looked like one. I prefer Weenie World's tater tots. Yuck. There's gum in this shoe. It's the depressed man's kitchen.
Okay. Let's go to each of the people again.
Whatever you need, Mife, just ask. I might have seen this lady in here not long ago. Didn't catch your name.
Hey, Mr. Murphy. Still running the decryption program. You can hang with me till it's done. Shouldn't be more than 4 or 5 hours.
Oh god, no.
Who's that?
Thanks.
Not again. You're gonna get me fired. Or worse.
Or worse.
I don't know what it is they're serving in there, but it sure as hell ain't barbecue.
It's human flesh.
That's a fine piece of humanity there. She stopped by the other day and checked out our selection. Took her about 2 seconds to realize it was all crap, so she seemed to know her stuff.
As I made it perfectly clear, your status as a paying customer earns you a modicum of goodwill. I suggest you use it judiciously.
Sorry, you lost me at modicum. Look, answer a few questions for me and I won't kick your butt when I get my memory back.
At least he knows how to keep his mouth shut.
God damn.
Just smelling the fumes coming off that establishment irritates my bowels. Lovely. Oh, she may have come by here. I can't be sure.
Useless. Just absolutely useless.
As I ring the bell, I expect Nilo, but another familiar face pops up from behind the counter. It's Clint. Looks like he's dabbled in some home plastic surgery to cover his empty eye socket. It's amazing what you can do with a tire patch, spray paint, and crazy glue.
What?
Ah, Mr. Murphy, will you be needing some housekeeping done? I can't remember the last time we saw you around here.
Clint? You work here now?
Oh, I guess you wouldn't remember. I heard about your blackout. I used to have those, but they were more brownouts, you know, my old chocolate addiction.
Recovered chocoholic.
So, where is Nilo? You haven't had to resort to working for that scumbag, have you?
Nilo? Man, I haven't heard that name in years. Not since I bought this place from him. The city was going to condemn it, but Nilo didn't feel like fixing it up, so he sold it real cheap.
So, no more Coco Cabana?
No, after a massive bender that ended with me in cuffs outside of the Hershey's factory, I knew I had to change my life. And Preacher Gary, may he rest in peace, he set me straight. Now I just have a little tiny problem with the scotch.
So, Crazy Gary's gone to the big distillery in the sky, huh? You're the perfect guy to carry on his legacy.
Oh, thanks. I think.
Well, you've come a long way, Clint. From living in a dumpster to owning your own dump.
But on the bright side, we've exterminated most of the roaches and reinforced the foundation after the big quake last year. And finally got real fire extinguishers, so no more painted-on safety features. We're up to a 3-star cubic zirconia rating in the Mutant Leisure blog spot now.
Nice, nice.
Well, with such deluxe accommodations, I'm surprised I'd stay anywhere else. Do you know where I stay when I'm not here?
Nope. You pay me well to keep an extra eye on your apartment and my nose out of your business.
So I'm not behind on my rent? Maybe I should get amnesia more often.
You're paid through the end of the year, just like every year. You're hardly ever here these days, but hey, let me get my nose out of your business. That sounded disgusting. Let's change the subject. What can I do for you?
Dear God.
Me? I'm just living the dream. One chocolate-free day at a time.
Oh my, that sounds terrible.
I know for a fact I've never seen this fox.
Just because of
before,
that,
if I had,
I'm gonna eat an M&M's.
My lady love.
Delicious.
I haven't tried it. They say that the sauce will melt your eyeballs. And that's a risk I'm just not willing to take. That guy's all mobbed up, so I keep my distance.
Oops, my bad, sorry. Delicious chocolate. Chocolate.
That little gremlin's never forgiven me for stealing his newspapers and using them for blankets. Maldonado? Nothing but trouble. I steer clear of that hombre. We don't need to talk about that, do we? That was a real tragedy. Nice girl for circuits and chips. Dumbest name ever for a shop. Nice guy, but he's got some screws loose. Look, I've had my own problems, as you know. I was in a kind of a dark place 7 years ago. Dark, bitter, sometimes nuts, raisins, God help me, marshmallows.
Sounds delicious.
I've got to steer clear of his diner. Too many chocolate memories. That's Louis' niece, right? Tall, brunette. Oh. Look, I know I used to joke with you about Chelsea being in love with me, but that was just my jealousy talking. Just get the holes patched before you move out, or I will keep your security deposit. This may not be much, but it's mine, and I love it. The cops came by to ask me about that, but I wasn't here at the time. You keep being my best tenant, and I'll be your biggest fan. Deal?
Okay.
Well, this is a flashy new neighbor. Chelsea's newsstand is completely abandoned. I need to find out what happened. Sad to say, many robots and cyborgs end up down here. They get hooked on old Chihuahua motor oil, and they stumble down here looking for a fix until their lights fade out.
That is kind of sad.
This became a highly sought-after neighborhood post-World War III. Ricardo's at Midnight isn't open right now. It's closed. Most businesses on Chandler Avenue won't open until later. Closed. Yeah, this building's been a lemon for anyone who's tried to open a business here.
Hey, Tex. How's your case progressing? The Ritz landlord? Seems like he may have a couple of screws loose, but nice enough. Yeah, I've seen this woman in here. In fact, she picked up a piece of mail that's been delivered here. I might be able to get a name or address for you. Let me see if I have an image of the envelope. Yep, got it. I'll print it out for you.
Thank you.
I think the kid who works here has a crush on me. Maybe one of these days I'll rock his little world. That crusty old perv is always coming in here trying to get a peek at my underpixels. If I could smell, I'm pretty sure he would stink. Always looks like he's up to something unsavory. Let me check. I can confirm that Mason Bowers has been a registered guest here. Sorry, Tex. I'm not allowed to give out any more information than that.
Holly sends the information about the mystery woman to my smart Alex, and I get a new location on the map. It's on the coast near Monterey. Whoever owns this place has mucho dinero.
Hey, Tex. How's your case progressing?
Whoa. I get in my speeder and realize I'm very wobbly and my vision's pretty fuzzy. I realize it's finally time to get this head wound checked out and some professional input on what's happened to me. Now's as good a time as any. I call a cab, and I'm on my way to the North Hill Clinic.
Okay.
Where are you headed?
North Hill Clinic.
Well, I better step on it. You look like you're in pretty bad shape. Your eyes are really bloodshot.
Yeah, you should see it from this side.
Live around here?
Yeah, I do. Live the Ritz.
I've heard there's a lot of Morlocks in that area.
Morlocks?
That's what they call them. Some new, crazy type of mutant.
Really?
Yeah, I've heard rumors that they're attacking people.
On Chandler Avenue?
Just rumors. But you never know. Things could get worse. Sorry, I just wanted to let you know I was packing heat up here. Didn't mean to freak you out.
That's fine. It's just the last time I got a ride from someone, they shot me, so I'm a little jumpy. It's a nice gun, by the way. I used to have one just like it.
I've had this for a long time. Some idiot threw it out his window.
The head wound is painful for sure. Maybe this Dr. Donahue can help me sort things out.
Taylor warned me you might be a problem patient.
Oh, yeah, come in now when everything stops moving. A minute ago, it was like Fantasia in here.
I'm just gonna assume you've got some head trauma. Let's see what's going on.
Weird question for you. Is there any way to tell whether I'm dreaming or not?
Do you want to know if you're dreaming right now? Ah! Yep, you're awake. So tell me what happened.
Well, I woke up a few hours ago with this goose egg on my head and an injection mark on my arm. I've got no idea how I got them. As a matter of fact, I have no idea about anything over the past 7 years.
Well, you took a pretty good shot to the head. Enough to knock you out, maybe cause some short-term memory loss, but for 7 years. Let's see that mark on your arm. I think we'll need to draw some blood. Everything on your form accurate?
Mostly. I think I forgot to mention that I'm allergic to needles.
Well, I'm guessing your bloodstream's full of cholesterol and toxins, but I'm sure we'll find something else there, too. Have you ever had an implant?
Just one, but it was a long time ago. It was in my brain, so I'm sure there's nothing to worry about.
Well, that injection mark concerns me, but I don't want to speculate. I would really like to keep you overnight for observation. You mind waiting around until we figure this out?
Sure, if we can get it done in 5 minutes. While we're waiting, though, could I ask you a few questions?
I've dealt with many cases of amnesia, but nothing exactly like this. I believe he runs a diner over on Telegraph Hill. I don't think you could do much better. And yes, I mean that the way it sounded. Let's just keep this professional, shall we?
After leaving North Hill, I get a cab ride back to my office. After a while, I'm feeling a little better, so I hop in my speeder and head out to the address of the mystery woman, who I hope can give me info on Mason Bowers.
Cool. Interesting story so far.
Nice. This is more like it. Fun fact, this is a former vacation home for 3 James Bond villains. Goldfinger! Wah, wah, wah.
This house belongs in a tax bracket that I'm most unfamiliar with. Hey, smoke no more cigarettes. I hear they have a smoking deterrent system built right into the cigarette.
Hey, buddy! Do you know 1,000 people stop smoking every day by dying, you moron? Kissing you would be like licking an ashtray. Get it, dumbass? Did you know that you and I are similar? We both are certified butthead. No, don't kill me. Have mercy.
Well, the system's about as effective as other systems I've tried. But I'll keep these in case I have a smoking emergency.
Last. Oh my god! Almost choked on a fucking M&Ms. Oh, that would be bad. Huh.
This coffee table's a special design. It's got a hidden drawer. Well, one man's trash is a PI's clue. Hello. This coffee table's a special design. It's got a hidden drawer. Baseball card? Used to collect these as a kid. Now I collect past due notices. There's room for every member of the Brady family on here, except Alice, and I never considered her part of the family anyway. Flipping cushions are a great way to find clues or lose change. Oh, win-win.
Dang it.
That's interesting.
Can I do that the same here?
Nothing adds personality to a room like throw pillows.
Neurosurgery for dumbasses? I don't think you can do that.
Who sells seashells by the seashore? Well, that might come in handy. The soothing, sultry siren song of Red Cat. Staring at this picture is more exciting than watching a game of baseball. Yeah, just some books. Reminds me of the time I tried to cook meatloaf. Must be a Barry Bonds baseball. It's got an asterisk on it. A collector's edition of Matt Cubase Tyler baseball card. I wouldn't dare thieve that. Well, this looks cheap. Say hello to my little friends. Yeah, just some books. Nothing I can use. I think that's upside down. Magnets. How do they work? I think that's upside down.
Okay. Stick of butter.
Really? They found someone to eat this crap? Ah, delicious jams.
Ice cream inside a block of ice.
That's a terrible place for a petri dish.
Maybe she was trying to grow something.
Tried to make a hard-boiled egg using one of these. That was a big mistake. Never, ever stick your hand in a toaster. This coffee's been out here for days. Yep, that's a sink. Salty. Tasty. Cookies? Nope, just flour. Standard groceries, and none of them look very edible. You can really judge a person by the kind of groceries they buy.
Can you?
Most of the stuff's expired. Fine feast for mice. It's no good to me without alcohol. Delicious jams. I've always learned the hard way that the stove gets hot. There must be something I can eat around here. It's no good to me without alcohol. I really should look into getting a kitchen for my apartment. There must be something I can eat around here. You can really judge a person by the kind of groceries they buy. Well, judging by all this fiber, the owner has digestive issues. Well, that might come in handy.
The bathroom. This is a really nice looking bathroom.
A remembrance of a much simpler time. Yeah, I believe that's a towel. Well, one man's trash is a PI's clue. Another Mike and I camp. Tsunami! Tsunami! Lord knows I could use a plunger at my place. Surely, after all we've been through, you would not turn against me and turn to her. Looks like someone with the initial T was doubting Mason's allegiance. This petri dish is encrusted with all sorts of gunk. I'll need to clean it off to see what's underneath here.
But you're gonna ruin the evidence.
This Petrie... Classic. These baseball cards are great collectibles. Hello. The 8 lost rules of etiquette. Rule number 1. A friendly greeting could open doors for you. Hello. Seems Mason was treating someone with serious facial deterioration. It's a key to the exclusive llama club.
Llama club? Okay.
Maybe try something else.
Damn. I really did thought it was the sink.
Nice.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What was that?
Some crates should never be opened. Sometimes a cigar is just a cigar, if you know what I mean. Now I could use that. This frame needs 9 baseball cards. Yeah, that's about the only sailboat I could afford. Oh, I don't think a lot of studying went on in here with that flat-screen TV on the wall. Sulfuric acid. I better be careful with this. No, that's not important.
Okay.
Sulfuric acid can be very useful in cleaning chemistry equipment.
Thank you.
I gotta admit, sometimes when you play God, things turn out okay.
Something very tiny is written at the bottom of this Petri dish. I'll need some help reading the inscription.
Damn it. I need a magnifying glass.
If the owner's ventriloquist dummy's in here, I'm gonna be very upset. It's a Mike and Ike Hammer candy comic. Sleep with a Swedish fish. Put this in my comic book rack collection in my office.
Just stealing people's
Perfect place
comic
to keep
books.
A midnight snack. Well, I see they like to keep things hot in the bedroom. Gross. This bowl is full of fruit.
That's an orange. Oranges are delicious, man.
Now I could use that. An old Zoom portable music device. Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, my mom got me one of these while all the other kids were getting iPads and iPods. I remember just how I felt that day. Wonder what happened to it. Oh yeah, now I remember.
Oh, you broke it.
Perfect place to keep a midnight snack.
Boo. I actually wanted it.
Some books. If the owner's ventriloquist dummy's in here, I'm gonna be very upset. Vertical stripes make these chairs look taller than they actually are.
Does that actually? No.
There's a past due notice here.
You're late, you bum!
Note to self, check and make sure I made my speeder payment. Yeah, that's about the only sailboat I could afford. No, that's not important. Wrong form of vets. Oh, sure, that seems impressive. But I bet you it wasn't nearly as difficult as obtaining my PI license from an entire summer of night school. Isn't that DeForest Bunny from Night of the Lepus?
Okay, so this is...
No bidet? Sick. Yeah, rub-a-dub-dub. Tsunami! A remembrance of a much... My landlord always reminds me that indoor... Boy, I try not to look directly into a mirror because it's kind of bad for my self-esteem. Magnets. How do they work?
Opposites attract?
You can really judge a person.
I don't know.
by
I
the
forgot
kind of
physics,
colors
man.
they
I never
buy.
studied physics.
Not much of a view.
So, is that everything in this place? Can I go now? Hint? Solve or bypass paper card frame puzzle. Nine baseball cards. Retrieve the etiquette book inside the coffee table. Examine etiquette book. Well, let's go back inside. Because apparently I didn't do everything. Okay. Examine the etiquette book.
Hello. The 8 lost rules of etiquette. Rule number 1. A friendly greeting could open doors for you.
A friendly greeting could open doors for you. Head upstairs in the beach house. Move the giant clock on the wall. There's a giant clock on the wall? Oh. Okay. Solve of bypass numeric alpha key. Enter the MRI room. Okay, so there's 2 cards inside this. Pillow cushion, got that. Kitchen drawer, got that. Drawer in the study, got that. Bird cage, got that. Tea kettle, got that. Window upstairs, got that. Bar shelf, got that. Okay, so we got this numeric code. Four, 3, 5, 5, 6. 4, 3, 5, 5, 6.